Welcome to the Shaman Mix Show here on SeeMyBeach.com. We're on Caspersen Beach today celebrating the full moon, the third full moon of the year, and it's very intense and powerful for a number of reasons. One is it'll be the full moon before the equinox, the spring equinox on the 20th, which is coming a little early this year. It'll be the 20th at 1:14 a.m. It's the earliest time spring has arrived on this planet in 116 years. That says something to me. The other thing is we've been bombarded this morning actually, with a lot of solar flare activity. The solar flare activity was a coronal mass ejection off of the sun, and it was speeding at us at a rate of 4 million miles an hour. And it arrived this morning, coincidentally, yeah, right, between 1 and 5 in the morning. The full moon came in at 1:39 this morning, which was, I see it as an integration of both male and female energy. The sun being the male energy, and the female being the moon energy, which is why we're here celebrating it. The full moon ceremony, I established it here in Caspersen Beach about 14 years ago. I've been doing it ever since. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what to expect at a full moon ceremony. It's a gathering of people of like minds coming to honor the elements, honoring the full moon, honoring ourselves and connecting ourselves and seeing that we're not alone. Because I'm sure a lot of us got a lot of things going on right now, and when we later we'll be passing the talking stick, and I'll explain that later as we do it also. So the full moon ceremony really encompasses a gathering of people coming together. We will start with making a little music, rattles, drums to incite and connect with the elements. Then we will do a smudging pot, which is using wild sage or white sage, and I'll be clearing the auras, and people will say, well, what do you think, there's something wrong with my aura? No, but just being in the electromagnetic energy field of what's going on around us, we pick up a lot of stuff. So we want to clear that and feel more serene within. So we do the smudging first. Then I ask the directions, the 6 directions, to have their presence known and honored. So we'll do that. Then we'll make a little more music. We're going to do it a little differently today, so I'm trying to formulate how we're going to do it. So then we're going to do a little meditation. The moon energy and the full moon energy, it's about releasing and letting go and becoming unattached to the things that are upon us that are not us. So we're going to be doing a short meditation to help connect with our inner self and see what is alignment that needs to leave, that's not in alignment, to bring to us what we do truthfully and our birthright is for this time. And then we will close out with doing, like I said, we pass the talking stick, which is a ritual done at ceremonies and councils in Native American traditions, where the person who has the stick has the floor and gets to speak their piece. And at the end of their finishing, they pass the talking stick to the next person, and they get a chance to share what's going on for them. Nothing is required, nothing is expected. If you don't have anything to say, just say aho, which in the Native American tongue means, so be it, amen. So just pass the talking stick to the next person. It's certainly acceptable. Everything's acceptable here. So stay tuned and watch this full moon ceremony here from Caspersen Beach. Okay, now will everybody stand? We're going to do the smudging ceremony. Alright, now we will call in we will ask the directions to honor us and be with us for the ceremony. Proper response after each direction is aho, which means so be it, or amen. I welcome the spirits of the east to our circle. The season of the east is spring. The element is air. The animal is eagle. The human element is the spiritual body. I welcome the spirits of the east to our circle. Aho. Aho. I welcome the spirits of the south to our circle. The season of the south is summer. The element is fire. The animal is mountain lion. The human element is the mental body. I welcome the spirits of the south to our circle. Aho. Aho. I welcome the spirits of the west to our circle. The season of the west is fall. The element is water. The animal is dolphin. The human element is the emotional body. I welcome the spirits of the west to our circle. Aho. I welcome the spirits of the north to our circle. The season of the north is winter. The element is earth. The animal is white buffalo. And the human element is the physical body. I welcome the spirits of the north to our circle. Aho. Grandfather in heaven, we welcome you to our circle. Grandmother earth, we welcome you to our circle. Aho. Aho. Let's make a little more music. This is what I was talking about, the talking stick. I've actually changed the name of it. I call it a simultaneous multi-dimensional communication connecting rod, because it's a little different. It's quite similar to a normal talking stick, but there's different stones on it representing different bodies. So it'll brings in a different energy, and it's just to help us communicate and connect. I'm going to start and open up tonight's service of our full moon ceremony. We're telling everybody, like I said earlier, this is the earliest that the spring equinox is going to be affecting us on the 20th at 1:14 a.m., the 20th of March. It's the earliest in 116 years. It's a very auspicious time, as I was saying earlier, also that we've had some sunspots happening. And I'm sure most of you have been feeling it. I know I certainly have. Not only for the last few days, because the biggest of them arrived this morning between 1 and 4 or 5 in the morning, which was around the time of the full moon. And full moon was at 4:39 this morning. So it's a clash or connecting of the moon energy and the sun energy, the male and female. And we certainly have different effects on our body. And I've certainly been feeling it for a couple of weeks now. I had a few emotional issues come up recently and been sharing it, and it seems that it's been widespread. But a lot of people are also connecting and feeling a lot of stuff. It's time. The end of the Mayan calendar happened on October 28th of 211. I know what you're going to say. They're saying it's December 21st, 2012. Where they come up with that is, the only way they're going to come up with that is that it's actually happening then, because it's not actually happening then, because it happened October 28th. But that's according and regulated by our calendar, the Gregorian calendar. Whoever thought you could calculate the end of the Mayan calendar based on our calendar baffles me. So to set the record straight, the Mayan calendar ended October 28, 211. That being said, it brought in the age of Aquarius is upon us. And we're no longer allowed to take all this old baggage with us. So people that have been experiencing sciatic, back pains, neck pains, this is all stuff from the past that needs to be accepted. We've talked earlier a lot of times about being aware. The 3 steps that I've been experiencing is being aware of things, accepting them, and then in the presence of. And I'll tell you, being acceptance of it is a whole different thing. So be kind and gentle to yourself, and be aware also on Sunday morning at 2 a.m. the time changes. We gain an hour? No. Moves forward. Right. So springs forward. Spring is upon us. But a prelude to that will be the time change this Sunday at 2 a.m. And aho.
My brain is still reeling. Definitely the times they are changing, and things have speeded up and slowed down at the same time to make it all from eternity to now. From eternity to now. So, blessings to everyone, and many thanks and appreciations. And thank you, man. Aho.
Aho. I'd like to share before I put the talking stick away, or this simultaneous multi-dimensional communication connecting rod.
I love that.
Is 2 things. Bill was touching on about us transcending and the gold melting and all the stuff that's not us falling apart, falling off, to be the pure light that we are. Well, one thing I'm seeing and experiencing a lot of lately has been fear. Not fear of failure, not fear of succeeding, just fear. And I'll tell you, if you don't think you're in fear, try a little harder. Try a little harder. And the other one is, like you were saying, Ruby, about not knowing where it was leading, but just going with it. You know, saying, having an intention is, if you want to see God laugh, tell him your plan. Because this is not the plan I had thought this was going to end up with, but I'll tell you, that being said, I'm in such gratitude for it. Because I'm releasing it, you know, I'm accepting all of me as much as I can at the moment. That's what it's about. All right, let's get ready to do a short meditation. What I'm going to do with the meditation is I will anoint everybody with a special blend of oneness, blend of essential oils that I and Patty Starr put together to connect you with the oneness within. So hold out your left hand. The left hand is the feminine receiving hand. I will put a drop on your palm of your hand. Rub your hands together and breathe it in. It goes right to the bloodstream. All right? Left hand. Feel the vibrational frequency of the Tibetan bell as it permeates throughout your being. Well, now you've experienced the full moon ceremony here at Caspersen Beach. It's been very emotional for me tonight, connecting and feeling the energy of people here and know what everyone's going through. The thing I would impart to you the most at this point is, if you think you're losing your mind, you're right. It's time to lose your mind and find who you are. Your mind's been directing us in the wrong direction long enough. Please stay centered, grounded, and connected. Keep watching here on SeeMyBeach.com, the Shaman Mix Show, and we certainly encourage emails. We've been answering some emails, and we're going to do future shows based on some of the emails that we received that were quite interesting and quite creative. So keep watching, stay tuned, and thank you all for coming and being a part of the full moon ceremony.